it going to be that grabs that all-important foxhole shot? It was Jorge Prado in race 1. He gets a fantastic jump again in race 2. Lightning quick reactions there from the Spaniard, but then he gets pulled wide. So too does Gajser as other riders crash. That was Gajser all the way to the outside. Jonas third. He'll be relieved at that, but it's Herlings who leads the way this time around. Tony Cairoli second. Jonas third. Fevre in fourth. So Gajser, 23rd over the line, because obviously he was so far wide, hanging off the side of the bike, Randy Mamola style, all those years ago. At the end of that first lap. Lupino in 8th. Gajser is in 9th place. Wow. Not showing. I don't even know if he's out on track, actually, is he? Oh, and a mistake from Herlings. Back end comes around on him, hands the lead in a handful of places to Cairoli, Jonas and Fevre. Siwa not able to find a way through, so we have a new leader here on race on so all change then. Cairoli, your race leader. Paul Jonas is in 2nd position as Gajser around the outside of the number 19, Olsen, moves up into 7th place. Top of the hill, there's your first 4. And there's Gajser. He is in the same shot as our race leader, charging down the inside of Jeremy Siwa, and he picks off another position. And he moves up into 5th place. One thing on his sector 1 and 2 of the race so far. The guy is on fire as Romain Fevre. Romain Fevre has just had a moment of madness. I think he just got pitched, and he was lucky not to take out the number 41 of Paul Jonas there. Fevre was in 3rd. Right, Tony Cairoli, 9 world titles, leads the race. Paul Jonas, a world title, leads the race. Another 8 titles behind them with Jeffrey Herlings and Tim Gajser. 18 world titles in the first 4 riders. Tony Cairoli saying, don't worry about that, I'm off. Herlings looks to go around the outside and then cuts back to the inside of Jonas. Takes over 2nd position. Gajser will do the same at the end of the straight, and he does so even before the end of the straight. Fastest man on track, Tim Gajser, right there. So he's going to need to use all of his racecraft, his experience. Herlings was a 51.5 and a 51.4 for Gajser, who looks to go to the outside. You want to pass? Rule number 1, don't follow. Using all of the racetrack. Look at the sleeve hanging off of his left arm there, top of the shoulder rope through that first turn. Cutting to the inside. Is he going to find a way through? Herlings may have to yield here at the bottom of the hill. He does, and Gajser goes through. A decisive move from the 243. further back. Similar lap times to the 84 as well. Siwa just lost a little bit of ground there on Jonas in 5th. Can't afford to relax either because he's got Lupino about 3 seconds adrift in 6th place. Now good night. Gajser, a bike length behind Tony Cairoli now. Oh, back end just lighting up there. See how hard and slick it is coming out of that turn. Gajser doesn't need to rush, and he won't. He'll just bide his time. He was doubling that last part in race 1, but obviously can't get the drive there. We've got Wave Jellos. A bedrock is what we're down to now. In some parts of this racetrack, actually, when we go up this next hill towards the top, if our camera can zoom in on the final part, there's some horrible edges there. Look, they've opened up that gap. Gajser goes to the inside. It's slower on the way in, but can he do something at the end of the straight here? Well, he doubles in and goes around the outside. Wow, from out of nowhere, Tim Gajser catches Cairoli by surprise and takes over the top spot. Riders say, but others go looking for lines and passing opportunities, and I think that's exactly what Tim's done in this instance. Fired up, saluting the crowd, because we have one for the first time in a long time. Here. Hello, people. Yes, you guys. Punted off at turn 1. Bounces back. Pick up the win. And Tim Gajser won't be able to celebrate in fine style, but he will pick up 50 points, and he takes the overall Grand Prix win here in Orléans.
I was enjoying so much today, you know, the track was really in nice shape, you know, it gets rough now, especially second moto, so I could make some difference, you know, I could use some different lines to pass because that last or 23rd, something like that. Then I say to myself, just calm down, you have speed, and then I start picking up the riders until I was in front, and then make a comfortable lead and then control the race. So I had a lot of fun.
At the very least, but Tim Gajser, how dominant was he today for Team HRC? Standout performance in race 1 and probably even better in race 2 as well because of where he had to come back from. But Giacomo Garibaldi, your podium here today then. Tim Gajser, Jeffrey Hurlings and Roman Fevre.